Something in Morse code, come on.
My comfort.
With the Wilbur Soot ARG confirmed and new members joining the Discord and theories floating in the community Discord server, I figured it was time to hear more people's ideas and theories. Before we get into this relaxed, unprofessional version of a podcast, I just want to clarify a few things. The ARG is now confirmed, but everything in this video is still theory based. It's important not to overanalyze absolutely every minor detail, and keep more straightforward theories and ones that have not been debunked in mind. With that being said, join the Discord and subscribe for future videos on the ARG and other epic stuff. And let's get into this discussion. Alright, so yeah, if anyone wants to share your theories, any new theories since last time we did one of these for a video.
Can I go first?
Yeah, go first.
I've got a theory. Woohoo! Okay, I mean I am technically already speaking here. Okay, so my theory, it's kind of difficult, and it does mix them all together, like the three most popular ones. To explain it, I think like Tommy is going to outright kill somebody, just because like there's a lot of evidence to support it, and plus if you actually think about it, Wilbur told Tommy that he needs to turn all of the cameras off, and then he also told Tommy to ask if you can like if you took Turbo's heavy duty tripod and you hit it round someone's head, would they die? And I'm pretty sure he wanted to know if they were to die with the tripod, because it could be a potential murder weapon. And I feel like with the murder weapon, him going outside and having mud on his hands specifically, if he's got mud on his hands and he's been like, obviously his hands have been on the ground, it looked like he was under his fingernails and everything, so I feel like he was digging, and maybe he was digging like a hole or something so he could put the murder weapon in to, like, I don't know, cover up the evidence maybe after he killed one of them, because he wanted the cameras off, and he wanted and he wanted to know if someone would actually die if you hit them with the tripod. Yeah. And like someone said in chat, Wilbur wanted Tommy to go for all of them. I feel like he was going to possibly hit Bilzo first, then just work his way down. It was either Bilzo or Amesy first, and then he was going to work his way downwards until he got everyone. And I'm not too sure where he would like put all the bodies. And maybe in Tubbo's shed or something, I'm not too sure. Other than that, I don't know where he would hide all of the bodies. And the person who asked why Bilzo first, Bilzo first because like Tommy kept referring to him as Wiliam, even though Bilzo said several times, my name isn't Wiliam. His exact words were actually I will spin you, you muppet. And I'm pretty sure Bilzo was mad at Tommy for referring to him as Wiliam, when we know that that's just not his real name. I think he was actually referring to him as Wiliam, because like I don't really think it's William Wilson. I will say that the William Wilson theory is a very good theory, and it does have a lot of evidence to support it. But there is a little bit of evidence against it, as there will be for every single theory. So I feel like the Wiliam thing may just be a bit, I don't know. Yeah, like someone called Blueberry said in the chat, Bill is a shortened / nickname for William. So maybe he was just saying that because like Bill is short for William. And plus, with the William Wilson theory, if you think about it, it does have some evidence, but we are, sorry, pardon me, that was a little bit rude, but we are sort of just relying on pure coincidence with this one, just like the other Edgar Allan Poe poem that had something to do with 6 people, and there were 6 people at the stream. So I'm pretty sure we are just relying coincidence for the William Wilson theory. So yeah, that's my theory. He was going to hit them round the heads with the tripod and then bury the tripod to hide the murder weapon, and that's why Wilbur wanted all of the cameras off. So yeah, I hope you like listening.
Oh, that was a good theory.
Thank you, Oof.
That was great.
Thank you very much, Oof.
But, yeah,
I have a gigantic brain. Oh yeah, okay, someone wants to go next, by the way.
Yeah, we'll let some people in. We'll do right.
Yeah, you should go for NARG first, for reasons.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey!
Hello.
Hello. So I just have a quick thought. I actually have, when Danny, you're talking about the murder, theory, I actually think that no one, this is my own theory, but I don't really have a theory, it's just an idea. I don't think actually anyone's going to,
Oh, Danny, can you just mute when you're speaking, because there's a bit of echo. Thank you.
This is kind of having to think about, outside the ARG, not just the clues, is that, I don't think Wilbur or Tommy's really gonna kill anyone in the beginning or till the end of the ARG or at all, because for them these are all big streamers. I get for Wilbur, who hasn't streamed, hasn't done very much, if he were to die in the ARG, that's fine, but to keep the ARG completely in the world, it would be hard to kill one of these people in the stream and then have them stream the next day or something. It would be really kind of weird for us to that's I don't know how to explain it right. I wrote it out earlier, but for an ARG to get the full effect, it should be real time, that things recorded online is different. I don't know, I'm trying to explain it, but I don't think anyone's gonna die because of the fact that if someone just streamed right after they were killed, it would just look really weird for us, and we'd be really confused of, wait, are they not dead? What are they, that's the part of trying to separate the ARG from our reality to their reality. And again, for Wilbur getting killed, that'd make more sense, but to kill one of the main characters, it'd be kind of weird. I know that kind of bounced around my words and I couldn't really explain it properly, but it's tricky. But I don't really have a theory yet, because as I've said multiple times, I don't think I can make a theory with only the little amount that we have. But the person who just pinged me, yeah, it's an extension of our reality, but not really our reality. And to make it kind of it would just be weird, right? But I don't know where they're going in the direction for this ARG, if it's going to impact other streams, because Tommy's talked about the ARG, what we've seen so far with Tommy talking about the ARG in his streams. I don't know. That's all I really had to say. But thank you for having me.
Awesome, thank you. It's interesting, actually. Yeah, if it will impact the wider Minecraft YouTube community of streamers, or
Is my mic working? Can you guys hear me?
we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, my computer's just dying.
I'll let Bill out. Bill. Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
On what Danny had said about them killing the members, and why it was perceived to be Bill first, was because in the actual stream it said that Wilbur had said, "Hey, sure, you take some of them out? Which ones take them out one by one?" And then Tommy said probably the girl, she is proper nimble. Then Wilbur said, "Well, that means it will be difficult to fight." He agreed and said probably Bill then, and then they went on about that stuff. Also with the thing that
They left. Well, thanks for your insight. They're an active person. I noticed you in the ARG. Hey all.
Hello, NARG.
Can you hear me perfectly fine?
Yep.
Oh my god, voice. Okay. Do you have any new theories?
Oh, that'd be great. One of the theories that I had was that one of the things I noticed during the stream was that he only had mud. This is talking about Tommy. He only had mud on one of his hands, and that immediately piqued my interest because I'd watched this clip again and again and again, and I kind of realized that, oh wait, this might be interesting because he only has mud on one of his hands, and it is his dominant hand, his right hand. And I was like, what could be going on here? Because if you were digging, you'd use both your hands, right? Because you don't really have any equipment, you don't already have anything to help you with. So it could be something more than that. And I was like, he could be fighting with something, but that's all kind of things that have already been glossed over. He could be climbing, he could be doing anything. That doesn't really lead anywhere yet. We don't really know where it leads. But I think that it is important to note because of the fact that, well, it is important to note because it's only one hand. And yeah, Tommy could have just completely missed out on it, but it seems interesting, especially because his right sleeve was rolled up while his left sleeve wasn't. Coincidentally, the left sleeve was also the one that lacked a lot of dirt on it to begin with. But that's like the main thing. But then obviously we have another theory that's like, oh yeah, it's like, you know what, the thing with the murder, so it's like obviously what was speaked about prior, it's like very, okay, who could you take in the room? You got Amy's like, yeah, she's probably nimble, and it's like, no, she's gonna be hard to get. Who are you gonna go for? And then he goes for Bill, who's like very, very close to him in like stature and build.
Can I interrupt you very quickly with something that that kind of contradicts what you said? Tommy is left-handed.
His setup, his setup. He did a setup tour. I noticed he was right-handed.
No, I'm pretty sure Tommy's left-handed.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he can use both of his hands, but dominantly left-handed.
Damn, I don't know, because I'm left-handed, but like, I don't know. It's 50-50 though, but either way, I thought it was interesting to note that he only had one hand. It doesn't really matter what hand he is. I just thought it was interesting to note that he only had one hand. That was dirty to begin with.
It's possible he can use both.
What was I talking about? Oh my god, yeah, the thing about the murder, right. So he goes with Bill, obviously, and then it's kind of like a lead on with oh yeah, Bill, probably, you know, Bill, because Bill's a similar stature to him, and like the theories about like Tommy going out and killing a person confuse me, because it's very unlikely that he killed a person, especially at that time of night in the UK. It's because, you know, there's not going to be many people around his build. You know, he's implied to be very weak in the ARG. You know, like, who could you take? And then he goes for the smaller person and the person who's close to him in build and stature. You know, he knows he couldn't take Tubbo. He knows he couldn't take Freddy probably. He knows he definitely could take Rambo. Rambo's way taller than him, so he goes to Bill. So it implies that he has a weakness, and I think it's interesting because of the theories that he's like, oh yeah, he went out and killed a person. But it's really, in retrospect, it's really unlikely that he killed a person because of the fact that, taking into reality, oh wait, there's going to be not many people around that have his stature at that time of night. I just find it really unlikely that he went out and killed a person. And obviously there are other opportunities, but, you know, it's just right now.
He was only out for a small amount of time as well, so like... Yeah, to commit a murder and
obviously,
that small amount.
Yeah, obviously, time doesn't really like matter in an ARG.
That's true as well. Yeah.
Keep something in mind. ARGs take place in real time, but they don't, like, time isn't relative in an ARG. Exactly. So like, Tommy was gone for 6 minutes, but in that reality, it could have been like, I don't know, as long as 6 hours.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'll have to
in real time, but
good point.
But time is relative.
Yeah, on that handed thing, I'll definitely have to check that out because I will have to check his setup again just in case. But it's really like 50-50 right now.
Yeah.
But that's basically what I just wanted to say, that he's probably not killed a person, and the fact that he only had dirt on one of his hands. And I thought it was just really curious, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done now though.
Awesome. Thank you. That was incredible.
No problem. Big goof. Can we bring in Jordyname next? He's one of the big brains.
Oh yes, bring in Jordyname.
Yes, the big brain people.
The big brains.
The big brain.
Big brains.
I don't think I should be called a big brain person. I feel like that puts a lot of pressure on me to perform. But yeah, I had a few ideas.
Oh, sorry.
So, you know how you guys were trying to debunk like the theory of him killing someone? I was just curious, if he killed someone, like who would it have been? Like I feel like
I would have thought it would have been Bill. I
think I'm not sure who he actually killed. That's where I think that's why I think he didn't kill. I don't think he actually killed. I think he attempted to, but drastically failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it is very unrealistic in my opinion that someone could possibly like. I don't know. It's just very unrealistic how he could somehow find a way to plan out an entire murder just because, like, someone said a couple of words to him. Like, that's where I think he attempted to, but he sort of kind of failed very quickly.
Yeah.
Sorry, something just happened at my house. Yeah, that all sounds right what you said.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, I'm out of ideas. I feel like we don't have much new info. We really just have to wait for the next clues.
It's approaching Halloween.
Yeah.
Yep.
So hopefully it's around
Yeah,
this time where we get more info, as Wilbur's hinted.
Yeah, I feel like since this is a Halloweeny ARG, I think we should all keep our eyes peeled for any crumbs tomorrow, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Crumbs.
And then once we get more info, then we're equipped to fire at it, and we're equipped to try to solve as much as we can.
Yep. Should we talk about like a few theories that we think could be debunked? I don't know. It seems like a cool topic.
Yeah, should we, just to make everyone aware and stuff about the...
Yeah. There's 118 people in here. Do you want to say them or should I do it?
You can do it. You've been I've noticed you on the Debunked Theories channel. You've been doing an amazing job.
Yeah, I sort of just speak my mind about stuff I think just doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'm sorry. So something I'd just like to say very quickly. A lot of people have been bringing up the fact that Tommy banged his head on the table. And the funny part about that is he banged his head on the table because Bilzo said that Queen Elizabeth II isn't in love with him. And and people were trying to say that it's the clue, and it's a little bit funny. And plus another thing I'd really like to say, because I guess some people still aren't clear, the Siphon account just isn't related at all and has been proven to be fake.
Oh yeah,
So-
that is definitely...
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I apologize for the echo, by the way. Wait, I'll try to turn the volume down so hopefully it's not as terrible. I'm currently scrolling through the Debunked Theories channel to lay out a few things. Something else I saw, Tommy's YouTube channel banners are like, they have an effect put onto them that makes them seem like a little, I don't know, like glitchy maybe, but he's had those for ages. I think it's been at least 1 or 2 years now that he's had them. So I'm pretty sure, thank you, ARG. They're called, sorry, my pronunciation is very bad.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Chromatic aberration. It's a cool
Thank
effect.
you. Yeah, it's hard to say, honestly.
Do you want to tell them about the Tommy Innit, what you call it, Morse code from his new...
The Tommy Innit Morse code. So, the Tommy Innit Morse code, he kind of just... I don't want to say it because it does count as a swear word, and this might be going on YouTube, so I don't want to... Am I allowed to swear, oof?
You can go for it.
Okay, so basically, Tommy's Morse code just said the word twat backwards. It just said twat, but backwards, really. It's nothing special.
Oh, so it was actually code, but it was just in backwards. Is that why everyone was kind of confused?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was actually Morse code. He kind of just spammed the beat button a lot of times, and it said twat. And plus, Jack, I'm pretty sure Jack was gonna make a your mum joke, but because his said mum. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Tommy knows Morse code, so I'm pretty sure him saying twat in Morse code was planned, or he has learnt how to say twat in Morse code.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if he's actually learnt Morse code in a way. Do you think? Because he definitely was. Well, we can't say definitely, but it seemed like he was pressing down. He was doing it manually. It wasn't like a recording, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, why did he have that? Why did he have that Morse code thing right there? Did he just have that?
Yeah, well, why did he even have a Morse code soundboard in the first place?
Bit of an odd thing to have by your side at all times.
Yeah.
I don't have one of those, I promise.
It was great that we learnt though that the ARG is confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah, like he's here. Well, that's at least what it seems like, as him saying that Wilbur's new ARG. Then it must be confirmed, which is great. We're not all here for nothing, it appears.
Yeah, so I was a tiny bit worried that there were, how many people? 6,554 people in a server for absolutely nothing, honestly.
Yeah, from a boy running outside.
just cause some British teenager went outside for a couple of minutes.
Shall we move on to some more theories?
Yeah.
Besides what
okay,
Jordyname, do you have anything else to share?
I don't have anything to share, just a question. I heard, sorry if this is a waste of time, I vaguely remember someone saying something about rabbit foot theory. I remember seeing that and thinking it was interesting, but completely lost it.
Oh, yeah.
The rabbit theory. I'm kind of mixed on the rabbit theory, and it does make me chuckle a little bit, just because, like, he was doing bunny ears, behind Tubbo's head and saying Happy Easter, but
I think we might have different theories.
Okay. Yes. So there's two rabbit theories. There's one that he was doing bunny ears, and then there's one that he killed a rabbit. The bunny ears theory is when Tommy did bunny ears behind Tubbo's head, and I'm British too, and I'd just like to confirm, doing bunny ears behind one of your friends' heads is a way to mock them. So I'm pretty sure he was, like, I don't know, trying to mock Tubbo.
Yeah, I think
or, like, doing bunny ears.
Gotten confused. At the moment, the only theory that I really stand by is the William Wilson theory. Like, variations of those.
Yeah, I definitely understand why you would believe in William Wilson, but I'm sort of iffy on William Wilson, because, like, it kind of does just rely on pure coincidence. There's no actual evidence except from someone named William Wilson subscribing, but that's only one piece of evidence, and the evidence against it is that it kind of just relies on coincidence, really.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, but the William Wilson theory, I do think it's a very good theory, definitely well structured. Sorry, my pronunciation is very bad. Structured, I think, and it is very well put together, but it does sort of kind of just rely on a little bit of coincidence. Other than that, I'd say it's a very good theory.
Yeah, do you have any theories at all? I'm just looking at tons of pretty much everything.
I have the theory that he was going to kill someone and bury the tripod to hide the evidence, and other than that, the theory that stands out to me is tripod and William Wilson so far. Some of the other ones kind of just don't add up to me, to be honest, and there's very little evidence to support them, so I'm a little bit iffy on them, to be honest.
Yeah, there's something definitely to keep in mind with not overanalyzing everything and making it like a theory when
Yep.
To keep it, yeah, just keep it more organized in a way, and keep it with a couple main theories around.
Yeah, I've been trying to compile like a timeline of all of the stuff that we're like sure hints, if I can.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Since I don't really have any theories of my own, I'm just trying to put the hints together in a way. I'll put that on the submit doc thingy eventually.
Yeah, the only theories that I don't actually like believe in at all are the theory to do with that possibly Wilbur was outside with Tommy. That's the one theory that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. Oh, and can I point something out? In Oof's other podcast video, he had the names of people's usernames. I just realized how much of a pain that's gonna be.
It's alright. I've gotten myself a
I
little
don't want to make you
system to
suffer.
make it a bit easier, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll move on to someone else and see what other people have to say. Thanks, Jordyname.
Thank you, Jordyname 07.
Very nice.
Okay. Goodbye.
I do not know how to pronounce help.
Okay, AcesNewLocket. Would you like to come up? Hey, AcesNewLocket.
Oh, hello, AcesNewLocket.
Do we have audio?
If you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Odd.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoops.
Do you want to test your mic out and we'll just put you on like hold for a moment here?
Yeah.
Let someone else.
Yeah, Ace, we can't hear you.
ENG 1007.
Raggy.
Hello.
Hey, do you have any theories?
Hello,
to share with us?
AMG.
I have one theory, and that's that Tommy was picked because he is very clearly the weakest one in the group. I mean, we've seen that Tubbo's picked Tommy up like a toy. Yeah, sure, he's 6'1", but he's skinny, and his whole big thing is he's strong, but we all know that he's not exactly the strongest person. So I think that Tommy was picked, and the reason why he ran off and came back dirty was because he was hiding after seeing something traumatic.
Yeah, I do appreciate your input, but there was something you said about Tommy that he kind of doesn't really like being called skinny. Please don't say that again. It's not a very nice thing to say.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay, don't worry.
Yeah. I think it's more that they're being picked one by one. I don't think that this is going to be told through Wilbur. I think that it's going to be told through that group of people.
Yeah.
And they're all going to have their sudden moment where, for example, Tommy was brought outside, Rambo would do something different, Tubbo would do something different, and so on.
Yeah. I'm pretty... With what you said about the others acting different, also, yeah, EMG, you were very quiet, and also, what you said about the others acting a little bit different, I did find it a tiny bit strange how when Tommy, like, collapsed himself because Wilbur asked to, Rambo asked if the Omnicord was okay.
Yeah, and also, I think that when Wilbur said to Tommy to take off the pop filter on the mic, and they all said skits over, I think that was part of the whole thing. Or that they weren't told about that part that was going to happen next, and that was a real reaction.
It wasn't, it was Wilbur who told him to sit back down.
Yeah, I know, but I think that that might have been, like, a proper part of it. Kind of try to test them in a way, see what limits they'll go to, see how far they'll go. But you also notice that when Tommy comes back in, he looks like he's seen something, and or that he's been, well, thrown into the dirt basically, and then that's why he's only dirty on one side, because he fell onto his right side.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, so something I've seen, sorry, I can't really speak right now, sorry, I'm so sorry. I have troubles, pronouncing some words sometimes. I'm not dyslexic, I'm just bad at pronouncing words. But, basically, I do sort of think that, like, we have a point with it, but when you say he's seen something, like, he can't have really seen that much in Tubbo's back garden if he didn't leave.
That's the thing, as someone mentioned, 6 minutes could be 6 hours in the time of an ARG.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, we don't know.
Time is relative.
Yeah, we don't know what Tommy could have done in what could have been as much time as they needed for this to happen. For all we know, in their time, the 6 minutes was, as you say, 6 hours, and Tommy went out looking for something.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
No, not really, that's all.
Thanks for your
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
I've
been looking in chat. There's someone called Sebastian who's been wanting to go up for a very long time. I think we should bring them up.
Sebastian, I've read some of their theories. Yeah, we'll let them on. Sebastian.
Alright.
And then we'll do AcesNewLocket afterwards. Sebastian.
Yep.
Invite.
This is a great day for the Sebastian community.
We've already developed their own following. Hopefully they
Ah, yes.
Stole my thing.
Your Jacob following.
Yeah, they stole it. Everyone's now either Sebastian or
Viva la Jacob.
The Viva la Jacob, yes. Everyone's ditched me though now.
I wouldn't consider having a following. In the ARG updates channel, I kind of told everyone to go ratio the fake account and then told them to like a tweet, and I think I added it up. There was 100. No, how many was there? 120 something people together ratioed it. So
one time I was in a VC.
But yeah, okay. We should get Sebastian on.
Yeah, Sebastian, can you come on? Or is we can do you next or something if that's all good? Whatever works best.
Yeah. Also, for the people asking, the fake account did get deleted because we sort of maybe might have spammed didn't ask and then also ratioed them. So I guess that's an absolute win.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually. So it's good to see.
Yeah,
the
we got rid of a red herring.
This is Sebastian, or that's how to pronounce it. Should be at the top of your screen where you can join if you're.
Yes, Sebastian. Fanfilm. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it.
Should we do someone else in the meantime?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll let. Where are you?
We could do Cross. They've had their hand up for a while, and they're a big brain.
I think we'll do AcesNewLocket
Yes.
because we're going to do them, and then some mic problems happen. So let's see if the mic works.
Yeah, and then we can go to Cross.
Yeah. AcesNewLocket. Hold on, just.
Hello, Ace. It's working.
There we
Can you
go.
hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can.
alright. I wanted to share a theory I had in mind.
Okay, go for it.
So
Go
when I
for
was
it.
listening to the theories that everybody was else giving off, I thought when like Tommy like went outside for 6 minutes straight and came back full in mud. The thing is, he didn't like get his jeans wet or anything else, but his hands and face. So you have to think he couldn't have been on the like ground kneeling because he
He
would have
ate mud.
had. Like, he ate mud apparently. Oh my goodness. So you had to think that he probably like pressed his hand, like maybe he was like stressed and he needed to get his mind off. Like, you know how like some people can get stressed in the shower and like they like put their hands over their face in the shower, like filling it with water. So he could have like done that with mud and like got really stressed from everything. He could have got like really stressed at the moment. And because like being told from Wilbur to like maybe kill one of his friends or himself can be really stressful, so he like ran off.
Yeah.
But also, what was the other theory I was thinking? I was thinking good about it. Like, so when he was like gone for dad saying that he was consuming mud.
Yeah.
So
his comfort mud.
So he could like seriously, like when he was giving, even though I thought the Morse code would be a sign, but now that knowing that he said he was just saying twat, probably that's a bit debunked theory. Yeah, I thought he was like I thought it was like a call for help because I think I wrote this in my book the other day because I'm focusing really hard on this. I'm thinking that Wilbur is being very manipulative and more aggressive to Tommy.
Yeah.
And I think, again, it could be, like, this is not, there's no way to prove it, but I'm thinking that if Tommy doesn't kill himself, or his friends, something horrible. Because he did seem a bit manipulative on the call.
Yeah.
Maybe he was showing his power. You know when he told Tommy to collapse? Maybe he was showing what he could, like, he was proving that he could manipulate Tommy to do anything he wanted, or that was like, the first stage of him trying to manipulate
more
him.
manipulative. Yeah, he's giving off a way more manipulative sign on the whole stream.
Yeah,
and I think when he gets new information, he's still gonna have that kind of like personality trait.
And also because he was like Tommy's mentor, kind of, sort of thing.
Yeah, like that.
Let's put this realistically. If you think about it, name one piece of media that Wilbur and Tommy have created where they have a perfectly stable, happy, brotherly relationship. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure there's manipulation going on here.
And then, another thing is, you know how when you're like a baby, you think your parents are always right no matter what? Maybe Tommy is like Wilbur's is like his father, and he's like, if Wilbur tells him to kill someone, and then he just goes and does it.
Yeah.
Oh
my
god! Wow, I just saw the whole ARG.
I've never heard that before. That's a good theory, actually.
I came up with that right now.
Nice.
Oh my god. Yeah, if he's being more manipulative, I do think that Wilbur will do something bad to Tommy if he doesn't kill one of his friends. So I think what you said, I forgot your name and I can't look or it's gonna turn me on mute. Danny. So what I was thinking what Danny said is that like with him about to kill one of his friends, I think he's going to do that, but his own needs, because if he doesn't kill that like a person or himself, like I said, Wilbur's going to do something really bad to him. So I'm thinking he might forcibly have to, like,
Okay.
Hello, Sebastian.
So this is, I've tried my best to base this off of the proof that we already have. It's a doppelganger's theory, but it doesn't have anything to do with the William Wilson one. It's just a coincidence that they're both doppelganger theories. So, in this theory, the Wilbur that we hear on the phone call calling Tommy is not the real Wilbur. Either that or he is, and he's just evil or whatever, but I believe that he isn't the real one. He could be a duplicate who has, I don't know, kidnapped or something along the lines of the real Wilbur. And he is trying to lure Tommy outside because there is a duplicate Tommy outside that can switch with him, and then the one that comes back in that's all covered in mud and stuff is a doppelganger Tommy, and that's why he isn't acting right. And this could be explained. Oh yes, hang on, go on.
So the thing you said with the doppelganger thing, so something that kind of throws me off with the doppelganger theory is that they were apple bobbing outside not even like half an hour ago from that. So the Tommy, so the Tommy doppelganger would have had to like be there somehow. I'm not sure how, and like how do you know the difference between doppelganger Wilbur and normal Wilbur?
I guess
something to do with like the clothing they're wearing. That's what a lot of people are starting to suspect.
Yeah, I wrote the theory. Whenever we were suspecting that Wilbur had done the SOS Morse code on Carl's stream. I don't know if that's been debunked or not, but that's where that was coming from. Is that was the real?
That was a year ago.
Yeah, I had no idea. I was just going based on another server I was in that giving me that stuff. So in that case, it probably is.
Yeah, no.
But
yeah, I really do love your theory, but the SOS Morse code was from a year ago.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, the only reasons why I would have for the Tommy that comes back in after being outside to be the doppel one is that he says that he doesn't remember it whenever he's media shared it, which could mean that it wasn't him, it could be a duplicate, and also that he's just acting really weird and that he isn't saying anything and that he's just sitting there. Those are the only real reasons I have. I've never done or participated in an ARG before, so I'm not very good at this.
Your theory was
yeah
in the main doc. I really like it.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I had a little bit. I was sorry. So I appreciate all the doc editors' work, but I think I told one of the doc editors just a tiny little bit of criticism that I had earlier, because like some of the theories in the doc weren't exactly the most reliable ones that we have in the server. They were kind of the iffy ones that people don't really agree with.
Yeah.
And this is on about the master doc.
Sebastian, do you have anything else to add to your theory?
Nope, nothing in particular. I'm probably gonna dip now. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for your theories. And thank you for your works.
Thank you, Sebastian. 07.
Who do I have on my priority list? Because a couple people do have some interesting stuff they want to
We have Cross is up next.
Oh yes, we'll let Cross speak. Cross invite.
Cross, my beloved.
It's me. Sorry if I sound a bit weird right now. I'm actually in a car. I just saw the touring production of My Fair Lady in Hollywood.
Oh wow.
Oh, what? That's very cool.
It was really great. My time aside, I just had a few to theory. I know you've all about by now, but I know I just had some.
Your audio is a bit laggy.
That's because I'm in a car, functioning off of a hotspot.
Every time my volume down.
We should be here. If you can keep running for like another 15 minutes, I should be able to be home by the time.
Oh really?
I can talk again. Yeah, we're not that far actually. So if you can just keep going for another 30 minutes or so, I will be.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I think we'll be around.
And you will listen to my ramble, no matter what it takes.
Okay.
I will.
Thank you.
I've got some.
I will cross my beloved.
I'll just.
Oh, sorry, Cross. I may have already clicked.
I've got some DMs.
Also, people who are saying in the stage chat that you have some things to say, we would rather you raised your hand.
Yeah, I've just got some DMs from some people who want me to say things. I'll read it through. From Negative Star, here's a theory about Tommy being manipulated.
go for it.
Turn up the heat on a fog slowly so it doesn't jump out and snow. I don't know what he's on. Sorry. I think he might might be manipulated by the group and hazing him and pushing him to do worse things.
Yeah.
G.Scribble said it could be an alternate personalities trying to take control over the host body. I don't think that's true because that's what we all think he did last ARG, and I don't think he would repeat the same thing.
True.
And also, I don't think he would want to. I think I heard something about him not wanting to do anything to do with mental health or like things like that anymore. So I don't think it could be that. Liz, okay, Frogo. He said, "Hello, could you maybe say something for me? I have anxiety." Yeah, I can say something. Little Star said something. When he came back, he converted into mud. He came back covered in mud. That could be an extremely bad thing, such as him seeing a body or something. Because also, you know how it
mud.
When you see when you see like a dead body or something, the symmetry, you want to splash water over your head and stuff to like cleanse yourself. Maybe that's what he was doing, but with mud or something. I don't know. Wait a second, mate. I need to type it up. Could you please choose someone else for a second? Yeah. And Negative Star said, but I don't think he killed anyone. He may have ran away though.
Oh, and
yeah, continue. Wait.
Yeah, jeez. But it is sort of unlikely to me that he ran out of Tubbo's back garden because I'm not too sure if there's I'm so sorry. Sorry, I just got distracted by someone in my recommended. Holy mother. Okay, continuing. I lost what I was saying. Okay, sorry, can someone remind me what I was saying?
I don't remember. I can read out this Froggo guy's theory while you remember what you're saying.
What was I talking about?
Help.
Oh no, I've forgotten.
This guy's theory is...
Yeah, running out of Tubbo's back garden, thank you. Okay, I find it a little bit unclear that he was running out of Tubbo's back garden because I'm not too sure there is an exit out of Tubbo's back garden.
How do you know that? What if he
If there is, then correct me if I'm wrong, but we haven't. You'd have to go to a lot of IRL streams to see Tubbo's back garden and try piece it together.
Yep.
Can I read this Froggo guy's theory?
Yeah, go for it.
He said, Will already has everyone else under his influence / control. It's like a game, like Simon says, I guess. And the first one is to stop doing what he says. Maybe he gets punished, killed. Maybe. I have a feeling that they'll all turn into bigger and bigger. Wait, does that make sense? Until one of them can't do anymore and disappear from the ARG. Maybe Rambo, as Tom, he said. He killed Rambo earlier when someone asked him if he was in the UK. I believe that Wilbur may have asked to kill Rocky as there has been recurring theme of Tommy talking about pets and wanting to kill them. Like when he said Scottish Major had a cat and I wanted to
Scott's Major.
Scott's Major. That might also explain why he came back with mud and leaves on and that he followed soon after Amesy about Rocky. Amesy? I don't know how to say that. He was chasing him. I'm gonna guess it's a cat, whatever.
Yeah.
The scratched could also be from Rocky's claws, since he failed and he may be waiting for Wilbur to kill him, as he says. Guys, enjoy the last Tommy and stream.
Yeah, I kind of agree that it might. It would be very cool to see the ARG go down a path of like a big game of Soot Says or something. I don't know. But
Says.
Yeah, Soot Says. Yeah. Hey, that's a funny name. Okay, like Soot Says or something. I kind of feel it would be really cool to see it go down that path, but it would be a little. It would be kind of rocky for a start of an like to do some Squid Game kind of stuff. I don't know. Remind me of Squid Game.
Oh, maybe it's because Tommy was wearing a Squid Game suit. What about like Wilbur's the head guy and he makes everyone play little games? They all eventually just disappear.
Can we let someone in?
I've got one more thing from this person called Ali. Can I read it out?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
He or she said, "Hi, could you please say this thing for me to adding to one hand having mud." He found a body. He went outside and someone killed one outside. He touched it. He touched it to check if the pulse. This doesn't make any sense. Would still be there, and you only need one hand. He uses his right hand for sport. Not sure if it counts though to check a pulse. That would also explain why he acted so depressed, traumatized afterwards. So he thinks he found a dead body. Maybe Wilbur killed someone and threw it in Tommy's backyard, and then covered him all in mud.
Perhaps.
The way I just went a little bit quiet for a couple of seconds.
Kokai? I don't really know how to pronounce it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I swear to God that Tommy quote-unquote Squid Game cosplay came from like Poundland or something.
Hello.
But going back on topic. Okay.
Here...
No, I forgot what I was gonna say. We should just bring in the next person. Who is up next?
Yeah,
we have the next person.
We've got someone in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, sorry for being shy. So here's my theory about the ARG. I think that, Tommy is definitely being manipulated by Wilbur. I'm
in love with the person who just told me how to pronounce their username.
Have quiet while Kochi talks. Or Koki. Sorry.
Kokichi, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm very sorry.
It's fine. So he's definitely being manipulated by Wilbur. Like, when he got on call with Wilbur was instructing him to do things. And, you know Tommy, he would do anything for Wilbur. So-and-so from the lie detector stream. VOD. So basically, if he listens to Wilbur, there's definitely something going on between him and Wilbur. If he listens to him, why did he bring a table all around Brighton? Why is he, why is Wilbur telling Tommy to do these things? And back to that theory that, Danny said earlier about him killing somebody. I think that theory is a very nice theory, but would there be a reason to kill somebody? Does Wilbur hate Bilzo, or does he hate Amesy, or is he jealous or something? It's really hard to understand. And back to when he went outside in the mud, when he got the call from Wilbur, he went outside, possibly still being on call, and then he is walking around, and you see him at the window walking, and he goes against the window, and it looks like he said something. I couldn't tell what, but he definitely said something. And then when Amesy went over to the door, I think she went over to the door. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she did. But I think she went over to the door, and Tommy said something. I heard something in the background. And then Tommy's just over here by the window, and then basically just disappears for a few seconds, and then comes back inside covered in mud. But as whoever said that thing earlier about his jeans not looking muddy,
he wouldn't have been kneeling on the ground or anything. He could have been like gotten like mud thrown at him or rocks thrown at him or like leaves or something, because his hair had leaves all in it. His face was covered with mud and his hands were. So what happened? Like, how did this happen is what I'm questioning.
Another good thing I thought was with the whole manipulation thing. Oh, I've completely forgot what I was going with this point. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. But as I was saying, the manipulation thing has to be happening. And as Tommy said, if I remember correctly, I don't say no to Wilbur.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because like what I said, it's like his dad.
Yeah, I don't think the tables have much to do with it, but I feel like hints like those may have something to do with it.
Not the tables.
The tables are just in a kind of a way.
Oh, guys, I think it's the dad theory.
The tables are a little funny.
I know because it's his dad. That's how they reveal.
You are my dad.
Wilbur adopted Tommy in it.
And when he came back inside, he sat down where Amesy was sitting, and he just like sat there emotionless, like something traumatized him, like he saw something that he wished he didn't.
It was
he was just sitting there.
Maybe he just became broken. I don't know.
But another thing I have is that when Ainsley went over there to like take the leaves out of the hair, he kind of like looked like at Ainsley, like, you know what I mean, when people twitch or something.
Yeah.
To like get somebody off them, he did that near the end of Ainsley taking the leaves off and got up. I think. I think he didn't want to be around or near Ainsley because he was scared that something was going to happen.
Yeah.
Now, Wilbur, on the other hand, we all know what Wilbur does. I wouldn't be surprised if he manipulated Tommy to do something or traumatize him, because that's what I think happened so far. And wherever Tommy went to get the blue jacket, everybody remembers the blue jacket, right?
Okay.
So the blue jacket, I think the blue jacket has to do something with this, because we all know that Wilbur gets cold, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The cold.
I also get cold. All humans do.
Not like that. The cold theory never called. So the cold theory, like, he was wearing like a whole like heavy hoodie, you know, plus his shirt underneath. Then he put like that blue jacket on. Does
he took the red hoodie off when he put on his blue jacket.
Oh, he did? I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Why would he change hoodies? Was it because it's dirty, or does it have something to do with the manipulation, or something else?
Maybe he was just dirty, to be honest, and something that kind of disproves the color theory is that he was literally wearing a red Hamilton shirt underneath his blue jacket, so a little bit confused there.
Yeah, and this is like confusing for us to figure out, because we don't have a lot of information so far to go off of, you know? Like, it's really confusing. So, yeah. And one more thing before I go, because I probably have to go soon. Yep. When Tommy got over there and sat back down with Tubbo, he looked so emotionless, like depressed and emotionless. I was like, bro, what's happening in the stream? Like, why did he look like that? He definitely looked traumatized for sure. It's just what could have happened outside, because something did. That's all I have. Thank you for letting me talk. And I tried.
That was beautiful.
I keep sending them off early. Sorry, do you want to finish what you said in chat?
That's so rude!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
What the hell?
You're getting cancelled on Twitter now.
I'm getting cancelled now.
Can we? What about the easy? Oh wait, who are we doing now? Can we do?
I do not know who's next.
Good, thank you. I do have one more person.
Oh wait,
on my
Cross
priority.
Cross is next.
No, we've done Cross, haven't we?
Oh no, but he said he won't come back on.
Yeah, Cross said they wanted to come back.
Oh,
Yeah, he was in the
I forgot about
car.
that. Sorry, Cross. Yep, you can, of course.
Oh yes. Hi.
Hi, Cross.
Hello, it's me. I'm not in the car anymore.
Epic.
How's everybody doing tonight? It's me. You're
Not
the
well.
fan favorite. Oh, that's awful.
I've
I
also
feel so bad.
developed a following.
Ignoring,
Yo, Lycan.
Everyone's
Shout out to
copying me.
Lycan in chat, my bestie, my best friend.
ignoring COVID, I'm doing fantastic.
Everyone say hi to Lycan X. Best
I
person.
like it.
Yes, good. Okay, anyways.
What's your theories?
My theories. Right, as I was saying, yeah, really, like it. This is more just an update and kind of filling in holes in my previous theory and addressing some things that have come up and reviewing some evidence I've seen. Danny, stop. I need to stop looking at stage chat.
Okay.
Basically, as most of you know, I did a theory that the ARG was at least in some little way connected to the Edgar Allan Poe short story, William Wilson. The reason I got this was it could be, and I'll get into this, through a donator and Wilbur saying he doesn't talk to Williams, plus reusing the name William as Tommy confirmed it. Just the random name of William. And now I know this is really loose evidence to base off an entire theory on, and even though I have found connections, multiple connections, between the story and some evidence we already have of the ARG, I just want to address, I know that it's loose, and if it does turn out to be just me speculating, then I'm gonna look crazy. But even if the person who both happened to subscribe Wilbur while he was looking over the game theory video related to an ARG, and the stream where the ARG was kicked off, if that was all just a coincidence somehow, it still doesn't completely knock off that it isn't involved. It could be just something really, really well timed. And again, if this is wrong, and I know it's really loose, I completely get it. It's just a lot of speculativeness and all that. Let me get into my actual connections and theory-ish. Alright, sorry I'm already on a ramble, even though I haven't even... Yeah, it's one of the only streams that includes clues, though Tommy's other stream was kind of hinting that it was an actual ARG. Now, I need to get out of stage chat again.
Sorry, I hurt myself. Continue.
No, it's okay. Basically, I reread William Wilson. I looked at the analysis, the release date, the thought behind it, and I've gathered a few more parallels and things you need to look out for when you're studying the story from now on. One, I want to start off with the general themes and morals of William Wilson, in case those themes ever pop up later in the ARG. Let me just pull up my doc here with just... It's not like my full theory, it's just notes I've gotten. Okay, here we are. Analysis. I'll read this exactly from the wiki article. William Wilson clearly explores the theme of the double. This second self haunts the protagonist and leads him to insanity, and also represents his own insanity. Now, this really stuck out to me. Why? I'll explain later on. According to Poe biographer Arthur Hobson Quinn, the second self represents the conscience, the division of the self reinforced by the narrator's admission that William Wilson is actually a pseudonym. The name itself is an interesting choice, son of will. In other words, William Wilson has willed himself into being along with the double, which shares the name. Now, a lot of that is like, oh, that's kind of similar to the old ARG. Discount that. I don't feel like that's involved in any way. I've already stated that the old ARG is not connected to this theory or the ARG in general. Basically, since I missaid this in the first theory I made, where I said that the original Wiliam does not want to do crimes while the other does, it's actually quite the opposite. The first Wiliam is trying to commit these subtle acts of quote-unquote mischief, while the other continues to thwart his plans by alerting the others that he's performing these acts or getting in the way somehow. And this infuriates him and almost leads him to insanity and obsession. Two key words to describe most of Wilbur's personalities in his sources of media and storytelling. Now, I feel like this could mean a few things. One, Wilbur is... Okay, this is linking into another theory. Wilbur is trying to pick people off, hide something, or doing something overall illegal or wrong, and he's being thwarted by something. Maybe Tommy, or maybe even just a guilty conscience, some sort of apparition of himself, a double of himself that he's not DID, of course, but just sort of an illusion, a sort of manifestation of his guilty conscience for doing these terrible things that he feels like is thwarting him, and really it's just his, moral compass saying, this is wrong, stop doing this. And again, we still have the fact that his double, someone's very, very similar to him, speaks in whispers, is giving him orders. This could, again, lead back to Tommy and Wilbur, who is very similar to him, like a brother to him, basically whispering orders. And also, I'm going to leave the last paragraph in the plot summary here. After he just stabbed... Okay. And after a brief sword fight, in which the double participates only reluctantly, stabs him fatally. After Wiliam does this, a large mirror suddenly seems to appear. Reflected at him, he sees mine own image, but with features all pale and dabbed in blood. Apparently the dead double. But he spoke no longer in a whisper. The narrator feels as if he's pronouncing the words, "In me did thou exist, and in my death, see how utterly thou hast murdered thyself." And I feel like this could mean maybe at some point Tommy will get fed up with Wilbur's orders and making him do these terrible things like killing people or committing violent or bad acts, and maybe he kills Wilbur or tries to get rid of him. And once he does do this, again, this is getting to really tinfoil hat territory. This is stuff that I don't actually believe will happen, but I'm just saying, I'm just spinning this. I don't actually believe this. I'm just kind of spitting out whatever comes to mind now. But maybe he kills Wilbur and he looks at himself. It doesn't have to be in an actual literal mirror, but he just reconsiders and he says, by killing Wilbur, he has thus killed both an important part of his life and something that's been basically a part of him. This thing manipulating him and making him do all these things that have become, permanent actions in the course of time. And by killing Wilbur, he has thus killed a part of himself, maybe even concluding the ARG. But again, I know you're gonna say, I don't think that's gonna happen, and I don't think it's gonna happen either. Again, I'm just
No. That was not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the killing yourself part was a confirmed part of the editor Wilbur ARG from.
I know. I don't feel like it's actually getting rid of a part of your personality or yourself, and I don't feel like that's gonna be a main repeated theme here. But I just.
Can I say something real quick? I don't think he would have something to do with killing himself or killing someone or anything to do with that, because. Yeah, I
don't feel like it has anything to do with that either. Again, this is a really huge part of the theory where not even a theory. None of this is theory. It's just stating connections and evidence that I've found and can state out into the public. I don't believe this theory in any way. I'm just stating if this really is an important part of the ARG, that's a possibility. And a few other things I'd like to mention just really quickly. This was released in October of 1839. Could be on the 24th. We don't know. And, this was the main the main themes being, again, division of self, consciousness and insanity and representing your own insanity in something other than yourself. That's all I have to say.
Cross, can I just ask one thing? How the hell do you come up with all of these? These ideas are like really good. Like the William Wilson one
big
is
brain.
the one that I believe in the most.
Yes.
By giving
me Cross the big brain theory.
By giving me this role, you have since confirmed how large my brain is. Like you have doubled it just by
have
giving me
big
this
brain
role.
roles have gigantic brains with infinite brain cells.
Yeah. Everyone spam your mum, please. It'll be funny.
And I know, and I want to restate, I know this is a really loose theory and it's based off just a bunch of coincidences and it's probably not true.
We can.
But
probably
if it is, yeah,
distinguish
I
more
just-
of, the far-fetched theories. Once we get more stuff, then we'll be able to see the theories that make more sense.
All I really need is that Wilbur states a line from William Wilson or just something that'll confirm that I'm not crazy and not making this up out of nowhere. And if it is, I'm sorry for looking like an idiot in front of 200 people.
Well, if it,
So,
even if it's real, you've convinced me somehow. So, I mean,
I'm still not very convinced on William Wilson, to be honest. It definitely is a big lead, but I'm sorry. I feel mean for saying that. I promise.
No.
I
get it. I get it. It's
it's
just-
a tiny bit stressful because I've seen a lot of people agree with William Wilson, so my heart starts beating loads when I have to say that I disagree.
No. Have however opinion. Honestly, I feel like it might not be true at this point, but I'm just just to keep my dignity and not look like an idiot in front of everybody, I'm trying to stick with this and find any sort of thing that I can, so...
I'm sorry, I just looked in the stage chat and fucked up.
Stop, guys, please. I'm having a mental breakdown and you're posting these. I don't need this from you all right now.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Cross.
Please, everyone. Stop. Please.
I'm so sorry, Cross.
Okay.
Anyways, that's all I have to say. I know it's unlikely, but I
Thank
just
you, Cross.
had updates
it's
and
good to have
connections.
variety, so thank you for your...
It's probably some stupid half theory, but anyways, enjoy the very low amount of evidence and information I've got for you.
Thank you, Cross. That was... Thank you, Big Brain. Can I just point something out before we move on? Can I please point something out?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Siphon is back!
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
boy.
Can we...
Why
Okay, guys, so once again, please, feel free to spam didn't ask on, their latest tweet. It'll be a little bit funny, so I think you should do it.
Okay, we're gonna do two more
Can I read out? Someone DM me a thing for me to read out.
Yeah.
He said, continuing on the manipulation theory, a reason why Tommy is doing what Wilbur says is maybe because Tommy has entailed on, or maybe because Wilbur has entailed on Tommy. Has Tommy done something that he feels bad about, and Wilbur found out about? And Wilbur is using this information on his own cause, maybe threatening to tell everyone what Tommy did unless Tommy does exactly what Wilbur says, which explains why Tommy went out to show Wilbur that he is serious about whatever Tommy has that whatever Tommy has done should not be shared. Small theory and probably not a very good one, but yeah. I think that's also a good idea because, like, on the last one, it also hinged on Wilbur doing something embarrassing. For the last ARG that he did. You know?
Yeah.
So maybe Tommy's done something embarrassing, like, I don't know, a date went really badly for him. And he killed someone for it. So
F in the chat.
Maybe it's just a really big ego. Oh, someone else just DM'd me asking me to read out the theory.
Okay.
Hello, I'm a bit nervous about the reading. Okay. He said, so I think this is all rooted in jealousy, similarly to how the ARG Wilbur was. Jealous of Kai being Alex's, I think, I don't know who the hell Alex editor. I think the AIG Tommy might have jealousy against Rambo for being Tubbo's best friend. They were spoken about in similar ways, wanting to kill Rambo, wanting to get rid of Kai. This could also be linked to the color theory. Someone in the server, I forgot who, I'm sorry, was discussing about the Edgar Allan Poe poem. On the other colored red symbolized death. This is the same piece of literature surrounds the protagonist attempting to avoid a plague, and the main theme being no actions being able to escape being able to escape fate. I personally have often heard jealousy being referred as a disease. Jealousy's disease get well soon, but no matter what, he'll always be jealous of Rambo. But Tommy might try and change this, only to realize that no matter what happens, the outcome always remains the same. I'd like to call this the jealousy theory. Thank you for reading this hectic little rant with probably many spelling mistakes. There, that was it.
Oh yeah? Sorry, I'm just trying to set this thing up.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think of that? Do you have any ideas, Danny?
Steve. Sorry, I kind of zoned out. I was not paying attention at all. So, yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm looking at Twitter and there's some funny stuff going down.
There's another person literally just DM'd me. Hi, would it be okay if you say something on stage for me because I'm scared to speak? The thing is that I wanted to say is that if Wilbur doesn't like/hates Bill as Bill's nickname short for William, or William doesn't like Bill as Bill, may know something he shouldn't know about Wilbur's past, or something embarrassing like what happened. He doesn't want Bill to tell anyone, so he may want Tommy to hurt or do something bad to Bill. Wilbur might be using Tommy to get more info about Bill or trying to hunt him on some kind of way. If I'm not 100% if this makes any sense, so if you think it does, could you ease share it with others? Thank you. I'm loving theories and I'm glad I found this server.
Oh no. There's people on SoFon's page who are calling them a medium and saying, oh no.
Okay,
people actually believe it.
Calgo's Moo. We're gonna Calgo's Moo speak next because they've been waiting for quite a while.
We do something else? Cause okay then. I was gonna do
being on the priority list.
Xielispog. Can we do him next?
Okay, yeah. And then we're gonna have to wrap it up. Calgo's Moo.
Bye.
Did he decline it or accept it? I think he declined it.
I think we should wrap it up now. It's a little bit late. It's been almost 2 hours because the clocks have gone back.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up soon.
Yeah,
We've got a couple people who have been waiting quite patiently. I think Calgo's Moo cannot talk. So
can we do this?
Yeah, and we'll do 2 more from here. So who was yours, Jacob?
Which one?
Ah, yeah, and then we'll do Wooshu.
Yep. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. I am not going to attempt to say your name.
Yeah, my name is Zyle. My name is Zyle. It's
Zyle.
Zyle. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Xylophone.
Yeah, xylophone. I've been thinking about this theory for a hot second.
I'm sorry.
No, it's no problem. So, you know how Tommy came in back from outside with mud covering him and blah, 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 blah. So, what if somewhere around the points of Tommy had done something? Tommy did something almost horrible or despicable as maybe like how in the first Wilbur ARG, Wilbur did something possibly bad, like killed a person.
Yeah.
What if Tommy also killed a person or somewhere around that area? To the point Wilbur found out because he saw similarities between them. Wilbur and Tommy, of course. And Wilbur held it above Tommy. Knew Tommy cared about Wilbur in a almost brotherly way. And strengthened that by, you know I'm like your brother, but I know a secret of yours. Wouldn't want that getting out, do we? As in, like, manipulation. As
blackmail, kinda.
We've all seen this before.
It's like my
I'm so
father
sorry,
theory.
I'm-
It's my new theory. Father theory.
So, he probably told him to do things like maybe touch the mud, roll in the mud, eat the mud, who knows? Like he told Tommy to fall and all that. But like maybe the other people of the Halloween stream we all saw didn't know anything about it, wasn't controlled. They were clueless. And they just let it happen because they, know. So so Wilbur very well could be controlling Tommy to do anything. Anything. He doesn't want Tommy to get rid of him, because Tommy is a valuable resource to Wilbur.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. Yeah. Just said yeah like 50 times. But, yeah. Yeah. I'm not even doing that on purpose. I'm actually.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
I get what you mean. Because I think it does. It might have something to do with manipulation, but I still don't think we have that much evidence to go off of.
Yeah.
Because we've got about like a 6-minute clip, a TikTok, and a minute clip. And that minute
that is all
really
we have.
have anything.
Yeah, the TikTok's not even relevant.
Oh, the TikTok was probably irrelevant. It might have just been a TikTok.
Yeah,
Tommy
TikTok's been like confusing
And he's
to
looking
everyone.
for women. Honestly,
Yeah, lack of woman.
I think we all want some women some days. Can't blame them, man.
Yeah.
The women man.
Okay. We don't need to refer to Tommy in as the woman man.
I am referring to Tommy.
The man of all women.
The man of all. Oh god, we shouldn't say that.
Man of all.
We're gonna get cancelled on Twitter for that one.
How if I cancel them
How do you
first?
say your name again?
Zyle.
Zyle. Okay. Do you have anything else to add to your theories on?
The only thing I would think is
Tommy is the ultimate womanizer. Sorry. That was amazing.
He's the wife haver of all wife havers. Even though I have many more wives than him, he's just not aware. I've stolen his wives.
No. You may have more wives than him, but I have more wives than you.
Oh, pathetic. I'm married to Queen Elizabeth. Stay back, you disgusting.
That's all I have. That's all I have.
Wow, Queen Elizabeth.
Any ARG.
What's a womanizer? What's a womanizer?
Stop it!
Who's the ultimate womanizer and the woman maker?
No. Just no.
And okay.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna do one more person, Wooshu. And then we're gonna conclude today's fairy discussion. Wooshu.
The woman machine.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright, so just a quick theory that I just a quick theory that I wanted to share is that maybe that instead of us assuming that Tommy killed someone, maybe Wilbur killed someone and Wilbur needed Tommy to help him hide the body, and maybe the body was muddy, which is why only one of Tommy's arms was muddy, is because Tommy dragged one arm and Wilbur dragged the other. And just because I think that although time is irrelevant, I don't think Tommy would have gone outside just to kill someone. I think that unless there was a lot of evidence backing that, it just wouldn't make sense. I also just want to debunk something really quickly. That I don't think that this is going to be a split personality thing with Tommy, just because it might be a little too predictable, just due to the fact that that was the overarching story of the last part. And also the fact that Wilbur having Tommy carry the table, and that to show that Wilbur had power over Tommy.
It's a good point. That's what I was saying with the falling over thing in the start of this whole thing. How he could Tommy and it collapse, and then he'll collapse.
Sorry, I just like.
Yeah, and the reason that Tommy would have leave. Yeah, the reason that Tommy was like pointing and like telling everybody to stay inside. He ran over to Wilbur because he was like terrified because he saw Wilbur with a dead body outside. That's why he like pointed, told people to stay inside, and then ran over because he was worried that they might do something, that Wilbur might do something to them.
True.
Alright, that's all I had to share. Thank you guys for letting me on. I've been waiting for like 2 hours.
Yeah, thank you. I see you guys in the chat. I'm sorry you couldn't get everyone on.
Chat is so wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we need to ban Danny from looking at the stage chat.
Yeah,
Jesus
we just need to hide her from.
We need to hide you from the stage chat. Perry the platypus, look at my womanizer-nator.
How do I remove co-ed?
No, don't do that.
Fine. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here anyways. Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't get everyone on. It's just too much to talk about, and you know, only a little time we can have, and everyone needs to get their theories out there. But we will do more of these in the future. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing all your incredible theories. I'll try to put the videos.
Thank you, everyone.
Later, in a couple hours, if I can edit it quick enough.
Say bye like Tommy's stream. Do that bigger.
Huh?
Say bye like a Tommy stream.
I don't know how to say, but
how did he?
What did you do?
Yeah, just
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.